Germany is a country that is rich in culture. It is home to vast contributions that permeate our global society, from philosophy and literature to music and cinema. While Germany has been dubbed Das Land der Dichter und Denker, which translates to the country of poets and thinkers, they hardly stop there. In 2014, Germany won the World Cup for the fourth time, only the third team to achieve this feat. German cuisine is a staple for many around the world, especially beer. Yet we fail to consider the technological constants in our lives that wouldn't exist without the innovations from our German brothers. The first ever computer scientist and information theorist can be traced back to the man who gave us calculus. No, not him. Him. Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. In his early life, Leibniz designed a numeral method of counting composed of only zeros and ones, known as the binary system.
Binary works the same way as the decimal system, but this time, each column of numbers represents multiplication times the power of 2. There's the ones place, 2 to the 0 power, 2's place, 2 to the 1 power, 4's place, 2 to the 2 power, and so on.
Leibniz considered the usefulness of such a system to be vastly beneficial. In 1671, he applied the method in his invention of a machine known as the Steppered Reckoner, the first machine to execute all 4 arithmetical operations. Toward the end of his life, he made mention of a machine in which binary numbers were represented by marbles, moved by gravity, and governed by a basic set of punch cards. Today, modern electronic computers replace those marbles and use voltage gradients and pulses of electrons, yet operate identical to Leibniz's dream. Because of its straightforward implementation in digital electronic circuitry, the binary system is used internally by almost all modern computers and computer-based devices, such as mobile phones and tablets. Those zeros and ones are now known as bits. Leibniz's system opened doors for a man named Konrad Zuse, the inventor of the first fully operational, programmable electromechanical computer. In addition to this, he produced the world's first commercial computer in 1941 and created the first high-level programming language in 1945. This was the foundation for the design of modern code that nearly all software is built with today. Unfortunately, Zuse is not as commonly known as Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, because much of his work was financed by the Nazi German government. However, without this support, we may not be able to enjoy the infinite amount of pictures of our cute cat overlords, or play our stolen MP3s, which for the record were also developed by another thankless German. A team led by Professor Karl-Heinz Brandenburg at the Institute for Integrated Circuits assisted in the retirement of these pieces of While we are on the subject of electronics that make life worth living, let us not leave out the bane of existence for many: video games. Yes, we can also thank a German man for this wonderful creation. After being driven out of Germany during World War II due to his Jewish lineage, Ralph H. Baer designed the first commercially produced video console that plugged into your TV. No, not that one. Before that. Yes. The Magnavox Odyssey was released in 1972 and predates Atari's home console by 3 years, opening the gates for video game design, and which eventually became something beautiful. This also made way for games like, copyrighted, oh man, copyrighted, yes, public domain. Games such as this. Alright, so it's pretty obvious that without the German society, our life would be pretty depressing. Oh, plus there's this guy.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling. you turn